All right, everyone, and welcome to this instructional video for the Welcome to My Office assignment in psychology. So I realize that this assignment um, might look a little confusing, but so I made this video, quick 2-3 minute video to kind of walk you through what I'm looking for in each slide, and I'll walk you through kind of how to do this. And so first, if you go here to the Welcome to My Office instruction sheet, I kind of lay out for you, this is where the video will be linked if you need it. The template, which is this slideshow right here for you. Your choices of which psychologist you can study. So make sure you've done the notes and kind of the psychology walk before this to get a better grasp of who these people are and what they study. That way you can make a good, clean choice. And then for each, there's what you need to do in the room here. And so I'll be walking you through how each room will work. Each room's worth 5 points. It's a 20-point assignment. Pretty simple. You complete the room with efforts, and it's complete and it's knowledgeable. You get 5. Anything missing, you'll lose points for. Pretty simple. So if I go to the first thing, again, right here, I'll have the instruction sheet. You need to make sure you look at that. So for this first part, if I go back to the online instructions, for this, you're writing a welcome note for people that should come into your office. So most people start out with, hi, my name is blank. You give them the name, where you're from, any spouses, kids, or family. Are you divorced, married? Just some details about the psychologist. And then which field of psychology are they known for? So for example, if you pick Sigmund Freud, you'd write a little welcome about Sigmund, who his daughter is, some other important things about him. And then you talk about how he invented a field called psychoanalysis. And then you would go on to elaborate a little bit, what is psychoanalysis? What does this look like? I'll have that added in for you for a little bit more detail. So again, first one, just a welcome note. The second room is this person's personal office. So I've given you the task to find 4 of the following items, which is right here. And so I'm gonna, it's a little easier for me to navigate. But it's a private office and you're decorating the personal space. So the first thing is the chalkboard. The chalkboard is going to be a summary of what you have in the room. So again, let's say you have Sigmund Freud and you pick something for the bookshelf, which by the way, this is really easy too. Let's look up the interpretation. Oops. Interpretation of Dreams. The book by Sigmund Freud. If you use Sigmund Freud, you're probably going to use it. It's one of his masterpieces of work. You go to images, you pick an image that you like. Here's the title of the book. You can just copy the image over really simply. You paste it in here. You make it small, like it's a book actually sitting on a shelf like this. All right, and then your job, if this is item number 1, is to go over here and give me a 2 to 3 sentence summary about what this is and what it means to this psychologist. So a summary of what everything in the room is, and it is important, a summary of what everything in the room is and why it is important to know about this psychologist. So Interpretation of Dreams is one of his famous books. What did we learn from it in psychology? Essentially, why is this important to this person? You're going to summarize that up on the chalkboard. You're going to do that for all 4 of the items in this room. You can put things on the bookshelf. You can put things on the floor. You can put it on his desk right here. It really doesn't matter to me as long as you have 4 items and you elaborate about what each of the items is. Okay, so that's important to know as well. The third room is going to be some sort of video about the psychologist. So it's like a waiting room. You're going to be showing the patients maybe what they have in store if they're here to seek help from Sigmund Freud. And so the video can be about the following things: accomplishments, kind of a biography, their field of study, a famous experiment that they did, like explaining it, or any other information, something really important to that psychologist. What do we need to know about this person? All right, so you're going to find a video. It can really be any video that you need. YouTube, Freud. Let's say you're going to use the psychotherapy video. Pause that so it doesn't play. Take this link from up here, which is just a right click and copy. You're gonna head back to the slideshow. And your video needs to be posted here. So really simply, you're gonna go up to Insert, which is right here at this top toolbar. You're gonna click. You're gonna go down to Video, which is the fourth option down here. Click by URL, and then you're gonna Control V or paste, select. Then all you have to do is move the video within this frame. So it looks like a TV. All right. Move it to fit, and voila, you have the waiting room video. It's actually a pretty nice TV for a waiting room. Okay, so that's room 3. And then room 4 is your accomplishments. Okay, what has this person accomplished? I go to the directions, the accomplishment room. On the walls, you will post a minimum of 2 pictures on the wall of the psychologist's big discoveries, contributions, and long-lasting impressions on psychology. So this can be any picture that simulates what they're known for. So for any psychologist, let's say you just look up a picture of a brain. You take a picture of this brain here. Again, you copy the image, bring it over to the wall, and make it way smaller. And it looks like there's a poster hanging there now. It looks like he's framed this brain, which I don't know why anyone would have a framed picture of the brain, but you get my point. And so you're going to put 2 pictures up here, and then this question is meant to be answered in complete sentences. All right, so you answer the question, then delete this prompt when you're done. But essentially, you're telling me what this psychologist's impact was on psychology. Why is it important to learn about this person? Why is it important to know about this person? What is their long-lasting impact? Okay, if you have any questions, be sure to give me a shout. Email. We can set up a Zoom call to kind of walk you through this again. Take your time with this. Make sure you have all the information from the notes and stuff beforehand, and then work on this. Okay, have a good day.